Well, good morning, good evening, good day, wherever you're watching from, and thanks again for joining my channel and my adventures. So today is a Sunday. It's a nice day. I've been very busy with my mum and dad. My dad's been back in hospital, so there's been lots of trips up and down the mountains to take mum to visit him. He's hoping to come home actually this weekend, but there's no doctors rostered on this weekend, so they can't discharge him. So he'll be in today, but I'll call in. So today I've decided to just take a little run to a place called Portland, which is over the past Lithgow, over the mountains, because I need to be up that way. Have a little exploration, hopefully find some interesting facts of fiction, and it could be an episode, who knows? But I'm going to go the Bells line of road this time, which is a road that I haven't filmed before, and we'll go through Kurrajong, which is another cool little area as well. What's happening with Calamity? Yeah, I had her serviced last week at MCA Penrith. Great job. She runs beautifully. Obviously when I get services I have to take a load of shit off the bike for them, so I removed as much as I could. Anyway, we've put them all back on. I got this quad lock system. I replaced the other one with a quad lock system. This is a charging system, and for the life of me I could not get my phone on it. Anyway, people are saying you've got to push hard, did all that, got it on. I can't get it off now. So that's where my phone will go. So I had to go and buy another quad lock phone cover to put on to Wally, and I've got a system that I'm going to put on for him. At the moment I've just got this magnetic thing going on here to get me by, but I have got a system that I'm hoping to put on where I can have the phone there. I know I've got navigation on Wally, but I like to have a backup navigation too and see my phone. So that's it. We'll have a chat along the way about some exciting opportunities that have come my way. Okay, it's 8:30 in the morning. So we're heading to Kurrajong, then Portland. I'm just a bit out of sorts today. I've just found out Damien's in Sydney, and you know, as I think most of you know now, that Damien left the building probably nearly 2 months ago now, and it's all for the best, I guess. Relationships are difficult, especially if they're from another state, even though I was sort of living down there most of the time. I have good days and bad days, and love riding this bike. It's just a beautiful ride. I want to talk about some exciting news that has happened. Some of you may have seen the video I did of the press day on the new Scout models that came out. That was about 2 weeks ago now. I did a story on that. At that event there was press there, and there was obviously Indian corporate there, but there was a guy there that you saw on the video called Grant, who lives in Switzerland. He's the head of Polaris Indian International. Anyway, I went up and introduced myself, and I said, "Hi, I'm Chris Keeble." He goes, "Oh, I know who you are. I've been following you for years." So I was quite chuffed about that. And I said, "Well, you know, I went to America and bike Calamity Jane, you know, did so well at Sturgis. She was a hit everywhere we went." I said, "I'd really love to do the Indian Riders Fest in Europe. That's on in June in the Czech Republic, just near Prague." He said, "Absolutely, we've got to get you there, and let's make 2025 that a reality, blah, blah, blah." So what's been happening in the past since then is getting quotes and the whole thing. So it looks, I've got everything, I've got all the information for them. So it all going to plan, this is what will happen. The Calamity will be shipped to London. She's got to be on the water for 2 months. Luckily I have another bike. So she'll be on the water for 2 months to get to London and by the 3rd of June. I will arrive probably a few days after that. I'll pick her up. I might ride a little bit of the UK and meet some family and things like that there. Then I will cross the channel and I will ride for a week or two all through Europe and do all those signature rides, you know, all those mountain passes. Then get to the festival where I'll set up and do my show, and that goes for about 4 days, and that's around the 19th of June. And then after the festival I'll obviously scoot back to London, maybe pick up a few places. I'll go a different way back, of course. Put the bike back in the docks, ready to be shipped back to Australia. From London, now this is where the logistics get a bit tricky, because I will have also in May probably put Wally on a container to the US. and I will try and work it that I leave London, say the first week of July, fly to the US, where I pick up the ROadmaster, WALLY, drive for maybe 6 weeks over there. There's a space on a container that I've been offered and it's a good price, and there's parts of America that I either didn't see and I want to see again, or there's parts where I want to spend more time at because I loved it, but it was such a brief trip. So that's 2025. It's very exciting. I've also got the opportunity to go to New Zealand to the Burt Munro festival over there in February. I'm not sure I can manage all of that. Going to Bali in February with my daughter for her birthday and the grandkids, so it's a bit of a girls' trip. But I would like to do New Zealand the following year for sure. So here's my philosophy on things at the moment. I figure I've got I hope I've got more, but I've got 5 good years where I feel I've got my health, strength and passion to be riding around and exploring still. I hope it goes longer, but to be on the safe side, be conservative, let's say I've got 5 years. Well, in the next 5 years I really want to achieve a lot and tick off a lot of bucket list stuff. Next year's going to be fantastic. This year's going to be fantastic. There's some events I'm going to. I'll be catching up with a lot of people. There's the Motorbike Festival, going down to Jindabyne for a bit of a USA reunion, catch up with, doors closed, doors open. I always say there's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. Okay, well we've now just come through the Kurrajong village. It's a lot chillier now, it's turned cold, and I'm not sure if I want to go to Portland, if I want to maybe go back to the mountains and sort out mum and dad. I don't know, I'm just, like I said before, I'm just a bit out of sorts today. I'm not sure if I'm feeling it. I'd like to go through the Bells Line of Road. I'm just a bit down today, I think. I'm having a bit of a what's it all about Alfie moment. What's Kurrajong mean? Has that got an Aboriginal meaning?
There's a Kurrajong tree.
The Kurrajong tree?
Yeah.
Is that how it's got its name?
I don't know. I'll Google it.
Google it, yeah. Google knows everything. Thank you, ladies, for chatting to me. You have a nice time. To the Blue Mountains Botanic Garden, so let's go and have a look. I'm not really into gardening or anything, so I mean, I do know these are Australian. Beautiful. North American woodland. We've got conifers, Southern Hemisphere, Australian woodland, Eurasian. Oh, they've got like the Durrag, the Aboriginal one, Gondwana forest. How interesting. It would be a beautiful walk. They've got jungle. I haven't got time or the inclination actually, but that outlook's beautiful. God, I'm out of sorts today, something fierce. Botanist Way tells the story of botanists who explored this ancient landscape of deep sandstone plateaus, river gorges, strange rocky outcrops and eucalypt forests as far as the eye could see. So this is where, well, Sydney was over here. I've ridden up here. This is where we are now. And that's the rest of Bells Line of Road. I'll go to Lithgow, then I'll backtrack down. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. See, Wally gets a lot of attention still. such a beautiful bike.
She went from angry to really, really sad. She started thinking it was because of her, that she wasn't enough. I cried, I think, for 2 days straight because hated herself, you know, like didn't want people to think she was a loser, and a loser turned into ugly, a loser turned into fat. She's none of those things. Her self-esteem, I mean, the saddest part is the effect it had. No matter how many times you say that it wasn't her fault, she couldn't hear it. To watch someone who was so beautiful and vibrant and confident and smart turn into someone so small, or thought that they were so small and unlovable.
Well, I'm sorry this has been a little bit of a downer today. It's still, I mean, we all know riding is really good for mental health, and it's been beautiful, even though it's been a bit grey and chilly. I mean, there's beautiful, everywhere you look can be beautiful, right? But, you know, I guess I'm just having one of those days, and and I'm happy to share the fact that I'm not always bloody mishappy. I know I come across as out there, a bit eccentric, a bit loud perhaps. I too have days where it just doesn't feel good. I don't know if it's a black dog day today perhaps, but I do know that people like me that live, you know, I'm 95% of the time I'm way up there, you know, I live on a high, I'm happy all the time, I try and be a bit funny, I see only positives, I'm a glass half full girl. You get these days where you feel shit. It feels like a long way down. You know, it's a long way down for me. And I got to keep it together because, you know, I've now got to deal with my mum and dad. And they can't ever see me down. So, you know, we all put on a bit of a show, right? And you know, I just really want to go home and just quiet. I just don't know. I guess it's okay to share the fact that, you know, we all have down days. You just got to find your way out somehow. I didn't make Portland, but I got a good ride in. I did Bellslider Road, which haven't done that for years. Now coming into Blackheath and Katoomba and back to Mum's place. Okay, here I am at my mum and dad's. Shitty ground here, but they got the worst driveway. All gravel, you know. Shit. Mum and dad's dogs. There's Tom's the biggest. There's big Tom, little Dick there in the middle, and Harry, Prince Harry, the ranger. Yeah, I know. Little yappers. Oh, he's eating dinner. Lunch. God, it's party time in here. You look well, Dad?
What's that? Oh, that's nice. Well, I'll get better.
Yeah. All the Aboriginal soldiers. Great picture that, isn't it? There you go.
Yeah. See, that's double seater.
Right.
Don Williams.
Oh, Don Williams.
Good singer.
Bit of country music. Living on Tulsa time. Here we go. I know. Believe it or not, I actually don't want a lot of fringing on this.
No. Beautiful as it is, Christine.
Right?
Leave it on the side if you want.
Huh?
Leave it on the side if you want.
It's like that?
Yep.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
We've got you 10 mils.
10 mils. Thanks for doing this.
Alright.
So Brendan and Ben are putting on my quad lock on WALLY, but these are the madkers that have got a postie bike And they're the ones that have got sweet baby Jane. They've put a whole new motor in her, and they're going on a ride this afternoon, just for the hell of it.
Yeah. Oh, you can.
They're good guys. They insisted I swing round so they could. I was whinging about it the other day. They go, just bring it round, Chris. We'll do it. Take 10 minutes. I'm just about home now, and I'm going to edit this video. Look, it started off with a lot of promise today, especially last night when I was planning it. Woke up a bit shitty, turned to shit. I sort of got really down, as you saw. I've sort of come good again now. But, you know, it's important that I think we're okay with expressing ourselves. I don't normally share that sort of stuff. I like to keep things really positive, and 95% of the time, if not more, I am. I'm okay, and it was lovely to catch up with Brendan and Ben. When you're surrounded by good friends, and you know, I have my family, and plenty of people care about me, and I care about me. I'm normally pretty good, so don't worry, but I still want to share what today was about for me, because if anyone else is feeling down and stuff like that, we all go through it. I know, we all go through it. It's just a part of life, isn't it? As you know, I shared some exciting news, and I've got an exciting future ahead of me. I'm going to make things happen. So on that note, thanks for joining me. Hit that subscribe button. I would really love to be a full-time YouTuber, but to do that I need a lot of subscribers, and it's a bit of a catch-22, you know, to get more subscribers I need to probably churn out more content, and to do more content I need to have the time and not work, not pay bills. I'm looking forward to going to bed, getting home. So I meant to say, I've got a fair bit of work coming up now, so I won't be producing any YouTube videos for just a couple of weeks here or there, and when I get back I've got some great little trips planned. I've got a couple of more towns to go and visit for the series A to Z of Aussie Towns. I've got a barbering biker visit to do at a country town. They've organised for me to come out. Trip to Griffith. So I've got some big walker. I've got a lot of things coming up, but there will be a little bit of a short break in transmission. And you know, quite frankly, I think probably good timing. I think I need a bit of a break and a bit of a rest, and I just need to recalibrate. Thank God I do have the ability to ride to clear my head. Thank you, Wally, for joining me today, and thank you for joining me today, and I hope I haven't depressed anyone. Keep smiling. I will, if you will. Indian.